For this trick, known as Search and Destroy, I have two kings outside. I have two kings outside of the pack, and then I have a normal pack of cards. I'm not going to bother showing them, you just have to trust me. Right, I'll put the two kings here, and the spectator, where you can see them. I'll put the two kings there, and then the spectator picks a random card. Let's say they pick this one. I don't have to see it, but it's alright. Then they put it in a random place in the pack. Let's say they put it there beneath the Joker. Right, you put the Joker onto their card, and so their card is somewhere random in the pack. Alright. Then you can shuffle it if you want. You don't have to. You shuffle the pack. You can do a cut as well. I know I like to do cuts. And yeah, then you're ready to get the kings and put them one near the top, one near the bottom. These kings are going to find their card, right? So one goes around here near the bottom, and one goes around here near the top. Alright, so I put the kings back in the pack. They're facing upwards, everything else is facing downwards. Then the pack is cut. The spectator can do the cutting if they like. There's not really much point because there's no way to cut a pack weirdly without people noticing. Right. So the two kings have narrowed down the cards to these 8 cards. I know the card that the spectator chose is somewhere in within these cards. Alright. So I can just put those on the side. Alright. Now these I don't know, these first 5 cards I don't really care about those. Right, I'll just put them over here, but these 3 cards here, they're important. Anyway, I'll just straighten all those up, and I'm going to cut the pack again now. Right, and now the kings are going to narrow it down to the one last card. Right. Okay, so they've narrowed it down to the one last card. I don't need these because I know that the card the spectator chose was that card. Alright. That is the performance of Search and Destroy or Find and Destroy. I don't really care about the name, it's a terrible name for a card trick anyway. Right, yeah, normal deck of cards. Right, I'm going to explain how it's done. You just take any 2 cards, the conventional way is to take 2 kings, you take them out and you leave them on the side. The spectators can pick any card they want, let's say they pick that one, and you just need to find a way of keeping that card on the top. The way I did it, I think you could probably see how I did it, but I said, alright, I'm going to put it, it's here, their card is over here. I said I'm going to put it below the 6 of hearts, or I actually said the Joker, but this time I'm going to show you, say, the 6 of hearts. Then you throw those cards onto the pack, and their card ends up on top. The way you do that is, as you throw them, you lift that card up. You do it more subtly, and then you can catch their cards. I'll try and show you in slow motion, right? So that's their card, 2 of hearts. Right, obviously I can't do it in real slow motion because gravity doesn't really like slow motion, but I'll use my hand. Okay. What you actually want to do is you want to try and catch the cards and clamp them with these fingers, so it looks like this one is included in the other cards, as opposed to just one that's... Okay, don't do it like that. But yeah, you get the picture. Just try and practice that move. I think there are better ways of doing it, but I haven't been able to find out what they are, so I just do it like that. Anyway, right, once you've done that, or whatever method you use to get the card to the top, false shuffles, false cuts, whatever, you get 1 king and you put it 4 cards down from the top, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4 cards above it, and then the king. Then you put the king 4 cards from the bottom, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4 cards below it, and then there's the king. So the kings are the 5th card. Then you can cut the pack anywhere, as long as it's not the first 5 cards. Then the kings have obviously got closer to each other. Now you know, because of the way things work, that their card is 5 cards down. Their card is this card. Right. So you need to get that card to there before you cut it. Alright. So the way you do that, you put these cards to the side and then try, people won't notice this usually, but try and get that card to dig into this card like that. So you say, oh, right, these 3 are more important. So you hold it like this. Then you can just push upwards and push those cards in so that that card ends up on the bottom. Then if you cut it again, then that card will be between the two kings, and then you can just say, alright, they've narrowed it down to that one. There's the two. I hope that explains it well. If you have any questions, I don't really care. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.